So as we bring that up, I will also bring up the app so that if people want to comment or anything like that, they can. Because so far, everything's been working great tonight.
Joel, where can people find the show?
They can find the show. We need to scoot that thing because it's not ground. There we go. Yeah, there we go.
Rob, cut off.
Story of my life. You were saying, Joel, where can people find it?
They can find the show on Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook. We're streaming live now, and yeah, it's real easy. The handle is H Train Show, and I'm scooting in here a little bit so that we can
Scoot, the universal hand and arm signal.
We're getting you so that you can be seen, Rob.
Is scoot and scooch the same thing? If I were to scooch my chair over,
I believe so.
I don't know. I'm not
I
an
believe
English
so.
major.
we just talked about you're from
DJ,
Indiana.
are
We're
you
clear
an
on
English
that.
major? Are you still not talking to us?
I love that. That is probably my favorite part of the evening so far, is that this dude just refuses to acknowledge your existence. It makes him a much better show.
Oh boy.
And his punch-ins are like so on
I know,
point.
man.
Like the timing is
Killing it.
impeccable.
This dude is like, I am not ruining my reputation by being live on this show.
Killing it.
Ouch.
Oh, that's outstanding.
Ouch.
Oh, good stuff.
Roasted.
Yeah. Literally.
My mama's got internet access. I'm not putting it on this show.
Okay.
Did you see the Super Bowl commercial with the dude with T-Mobile and his mama testing out the 5G?
No.
And she's like, 5G, it works in the club. You didn't see that?
Oh yeah, I saw that.
That commercial was hysterical.
With Jonah Hill.
Is that who it
that
was?
actor, yeah.
God, that commercial was... Did you like the commercials from the Super Bowl?
Yeah, it was okay. I you know, I'm not
And that's
big
what I
into
like,
the
Joel. I like your
commercial.
passion about these things. That's what I
Yeah.
like. You it's deep rooted, down in your soul, really.
You should have seen all the Super Bowl posts he made.
Did I miss your Super Bowl posts?
I guess I missed it. What did I
I
write?
thought you were posting a bunch of stuff. You've been getting on the posts lately, I've been seeing.
That's the best part right there.
Maybe it was
I
that.
did?
Maybe it was what we talked about last week. What was it?
It was a whole 7 days ago, man. Nobody knows.
Yeah, I didn't even watch. I was working, so I can't even. I definitely don't remember.
The people on the show don't watch it.
Yeah. The Super Bowl. The Super Bowl. Yeah, no.
I like that the one with the with them parking the car, the Hyundai commercial with
don't know.
No, you have no idea. No.
Yeah.
Oh, it was an awesome commercial.
No idea.
All the Massachusetts accents. No, maybe it's just because I'm from Connecticut that I thought they were awesome.
I love Massachusetts accents. Like I had a.
That was a dirty look. I just saw that. I've been married a long time. And that was a dirty look. I know what a dirty look
Hey,
is.
at least he's giving you the looks and
Yeah,
not just
yeah.
me all night.
I'm good now. But yeah, well, I was dating a chick from Boston, or no, not
Okay.
Boston, outside
That's
of Boston.
dangerous and awesome at the same time.
Yeah, she was wonderful, amazing. Wait, it wasn't Boston. It was another small town outside of Boston. Lowell.
Oh, any Massachusetts accent, I get it, dude. Yeah.
Lowell. I mean,
Basically, if you're
it was-
between
it was
New Hampshire
crazy.
and Connecticut, you're good.
yeah.
Yeah.
It was like a crazy wicked accent, but I mean, she was super cute. So
The fact that you fit the word wicked in there just shows.
she rubbed off of me a
Exactly.
little bit.
Well, it's glad that you said something about Wicked because that is our What the moment. And we're getting ready to do the What the segment. So
Let's dive into it.
there we go. Literally dive into it.
Those are cool tats, man.
Oh, for real. Thank you, bro. You see the Cobra?
And what is this one?
Oh, this?
That's my credo.
That's my credo. No regrets.
You have no regrets?
You have no regrets?
No?
Like not even a single letter?
Not me.
No way. Not me.
I love him. I think he's a real winner. I think he's great. I think he's a real winner, Casey. If I were you, I wouldn't use protection.
So just so everybody knows, on the we'll come back here. So just so everybody knows, we have we have a video plan, streaming wise.
Mhm.
And there's kind of a little bit of an echo, but the reason why we have that is because the people at home that are listening on the app, radio-wise,
Okay.
they can't hear it. We're getting a new mixer tomorrow. I'm signing for it, and that should solve the complete issue with that. But I think so far everything with the show today has been great. But that is the reason why you kind of heard the little bit of an echo or whatever, but it's not that bad. All right, so exactly. On point. He's good,
So
man.
on point.
Oh, so Wicked.
The musical?
Walt Disney did something. Something happened treacherous this weekend, and I don't know if you heard about it. The article was posted. I don't have the source, but 12 people that worked for Walt Disney were arrested in a sting for sexual molestation.
Good Lord.
Oh, go
Okay?
figure.
Now, on top of that, the same day, and I don't think their PR people are talking, because on the same day, there was a high school, or maybe it was an elementary, that happened in West Virginia, I believe.
Okay.
I think that's where it said that this elementary school did a fundraiser. They showed, I think it was Beauty and the Beast as a fundraiser, have a night out with your kid with popcorn and stuff, and they raised a little bit of money. Well, they did that. Walt Disney found out, and I guess those movies are copyrighted. And even if it was a fundraiser, Walt Disney invoiced them for this huge amount of money
For showing the movie?
for showing the movie without their
Consent?
consent.
Really?
Really. So that's two negatives with Walt Disney. Now, I honestly
He's still
believe.
alive?
No,
No,
Walt
no,
Disney.
no, his head's frozen, dude.
Okay. I was like,
No.
No. His,
No.
his head's frozen for research purposes.
Kind of like Steve Jobs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah.
So that's not a good look for Disney.
no.
Not at all.
They haven't had a good
Neither-
look for a while now.
Neither
that I
one of
remember.
them. And, you're exactly right. Like, Walt Disney has been shooting themselves in the foot for the last, I would say, 10 years.
Oh, yeah. Right there.
And they just keep on screwing themselves.
Have you ever been to Disney World, Disneyland, Disney,
I've been to Disney World,
which is the one in Florida, right?
the one in Florida,
I've been there as well.
and then I've
Me
been
as
to
well.
the Disney World in France.
Nope. Haven't done
I
that
haven't
one.
done that one.
Yep, I've been there, the one in France, and I can tell you that the one in France, yeah.
Yeah, that's not a good look, really.
Yeah,
for Disney.
if you've ever wanted to go to the Disney World in France, I can tell you right now, it's not worth it.
Oof.
Ooh.
It's not worth it.
Bad review.
Not worth it. Like, we went there, me and my wife went there just not this last December, but the December.
Before
Two
last.
years ago.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, and the tickets were cheap.
Mm-hmm.
With the military discount, it was like $40 each of us.
Okay.
To get to
Eh,
France?
Yeah, well, no, not take it to France.
Oh,
but
to get
take-
into
Smitty got really
Disney.
excited for a hot second there. I can go to France for $40?
Like, what?
I can't get home for $40.
Right? Jesus
I need to ride to
Christ.
DIA.
Yeah, I'm gone.
But so we went to France, and I was quite I wasn't real happy about it.
Super disappointed, huh?
Yeah, super disappointed. We spent, you could visit the whole park in half of a day.
Oh, wow. So it's really small.
Oh yeah, it's really small.
I didn't know that.
There's like a left and there's like a right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the admission thing is like right in the middle. If you go to Disney World in France, you can guarantee you will not be able to eat. There's usually like a 2 or 3 hour waiting time to get into a restaurant just to eat. me and my wife for lunch, we had like popcorn and hot dogs. That's the only thing that you could get was like the
Kiosks.
kiosk
Yeah.
on
Yeah,
the
yeah.
streets. Okay,
Yeah.
they had a parade. I still have the video that I did.
Mhm.
The parade was neat.
Yeah.
Because it played the music in all the languages. You just had to wait until your language came up, but they played all the languages. And in France, like, nobody spoke English. You knew they spoke English.
They just wouldn't speak it to you.
They just wouldn't
Yeah.
speak it to me,
Hmm.
or anybody else. Because we ran into a couple of people that was from Australia and from London, and they're like, yeah, these people are kind of rude. Just
Oh, I can
just-
only imagine
saying.
I can only imagine what the English and Aussies literally said about them.
Yeah,
I know
well,
one word that
bloody.
no.
That
Oh.
wasn't the word.
That
Oh.
was not the word. Another 4-letter word. I can see the Aussies and the English definitely calling the French.
So we lived in Europe for 3 years, and my wife was, I don't know, she had to be 15, 16 months pregnant or so when we went to Paris.
Wait, what?
Yeah, she was really pregnant, dude. She was huge. And yeah, we were on the train, or they call it something different, and yeah, people sitting down and whatnot, and my wife is gigantic, and people would not give up a seat for her to have a seat, and
Oh.
I don't know if that's an American thing or what the deal was, but I was furious.
I bet.
I was super mad. And I was, given the universal hand and eye signal for, hey, dude, stand up, get out of the way, let the very pregnant lady sit down.
Yeah.
And yeah, they weren't having it. I was blown away.
Wow.
Yeah, it took me really by surprise. So, but yeah, and that's I hear that a lot, that people in France, depending on what you're doing and what you've got going on, yes, they speak English, they just don't speak English to you.
Right.
I've heard that before.
They seem
So.
really snooty tooty there.
Like I
Yeah,
said, I've only been there a
like-
few times. So
They kind of are. They really are. And I was just really, I have this weird, I don't want to say bucket list, but it's like a goal. Like whenever I go somewhere, even when I went to Russia,
Mhm.
like I always have to have my picture taken in front of McDonald's, wherever country that I'm in. I think it's hilarious.
Okay.
I love it. So I'm sitting
I
here.
am one of
nothing weird
those-
about that sense of
I
humor.
have
But
to
go
be-
ahead.
I have to get a Hooters shirt from every country I go to.
Really?
I've got a Hooters shirt from Gangnam Seoul, Korea.
Really?
Coolest shirt ever. Because it says
I'm
Gangnam.
learning a lot about you guys in this last hour. I
Do
want
they
to be
have
clear about
Hooters
this.
in Korea?
Yeah, man, it was super
I'll have
cool.
to get a T-shirt.
Well, I
apparently.
mean,
It
the
was
women.
super
Do
cool,
they
yeah.
have Hooters in Korea?
Yeah. I mean, debatable, but I
Okay.
mean, I went there for the wings.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. So anyway, so
Okay.
go ahead. I'm listening. So keep
Sorry.
talking,
All
man.
right. So no, I just it was very cheap, and I was wondering why it was so cheap, and then I found out why. It half of a day, you didn't even have to spend all day there, and a lot of walking.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a huge Star Wars fan,
Yeah,
And-
no, it's in Star Wars.
and now that they have Disney owns Star Wars, I believe they have displays or events or whatever you want to call
Star
that.
Wars was in Florida. It was not in Paris.
Yeah, and I really want to go to that Star Wars stuff down there in the Florida one.
that would be pretty cool.
The Star
agree.
Wars. I went when they were doing like the initial Star Wars thing for Florida.
Mm-hmm.
I was there when they did like the Imperial
Imperial.
yeah,
Imperial
whatever
walkers.
walk.
Uh-huh.
I was there when they did that. That was cool. And then they had like Chewbacca and Ken Rye, the characters, the dress up.
Uh-huh.
Like you could go and meet them and stuff. Barrett just stared at Chewbacca.
Of course.
Like he didn't know what to think.
He's like, why is that dog standing?
Smitty can help with that.
I can train that. I can train
Here, boy.
that.
Up. That's awesome, dude.
and Barrett's a not only a smart dog, but you know he's a very good service dog. You could tell that he wanted to like bark or something, but like he would just kind of like back up every time Chewbacca like moved forward. You know, you know.
I'm not sure.
I
about
love
that,
your imitation of
that
your
bear
dog.
dog.
That's the same. Those are my go-to dance moves right there.
Yeah,
Styling.
these are my dance moves. That's all I know.
Pepper
actually.
shakers. The pepper shakers.
Is that with the pepper shakers?
I think so.
My wife has a rule that I'm never allowed when we're dancing. My hands are not allowed above my head. that is her only rule. My rule is I have to have 7 gin and tonics in order to get there. So
Well, fair enough. Fair
So
enough.
that is the what the moment.
oh yeah,
with
to
the-
bring it all the way back around, folks.
that's that's the what
long
the
story
moment.
short.
Yeah.
Well, the reason why I'm saying that what the moment is because I wanna get into the you know kind of like the movie review thing, and you know I think I kind of like well we will go on a music break and then we'll come back off the music break and then
I could
we'll
just
do,
sing for 6 minutes if that
and
would
then
make
we'll do music.
things easier. Save
No,
you some royalty
No,
fees.
we already got kicked off Facebook last week. We don't need to get kicked off Facebook again. So, but yeah, well, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead and did you look like you was doing some research, DJ? Did you find the article that I was talking about? Okay. Okay.
I will check the Twitter machine on the break to see
Okay.
verifies the accuracy of your stories.
Well, because you know, I can check real quick. A friend of mine, that pretty reliable source.
I'm surprised
He's
someone's
the
not
one-
texting us right now or sending us a message on Facebook or something about this story.
Right?
Oh, I know, right?
If someone finds it, just send us a link.
Yeah, because that's what I'm getting ready to say is, you know, but I'm a friend of mine that I'm real close with, pretty reliable source. He's the one that had posted it, and I'm like, really?
So it's
That
funny. I'm
is
looking over
crazy.
Smitty's shoulder at your Facebook feed, and yours basically mirrors mine.
Yeah.
It's basically the same. We're getting all the same stories, all the same memes and pictures, and
Oh yeah. But
I'm not
as
getting
I,
any of those. I'm not getting any of those.
you're
But-
not following the right people on Facebook,
but
brother.
but as I'm looking, you know, it doesn't really surprise me. When Walt Disney died, I would really like to see the stats. Walt Disney has made a lot of money since he's died, but they're what's the word I'm looking for? They're the way they conduct business. They've lost character.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say.
They have been a pretty, what do you want to say? A pretty argumentative, company
Yeah.
in for a long time.
Yeah.
You know-
Because didn't they have like a whole bunch of like odd things in their old cartoon movies?
Yes.
Yeah, there was something said that like the cartoonists they were very disgruntled because they knew that they were getting ready to be let go, and they drew private parts and some of the cartoons and stuff. And
Really?
if you look
Oh,
if you look real close, you can see some of the stuff. So I don't doubt that one.
That's some Fight
one
Club style
bit.
stuff right there.
There's a in the Little Mermaid specifically, there is a part where they're getting married,
Mm-hmm.
and I believe the pastor or preacher gets happy,
Really?
if you know what I mean.
Wow. Apparently, I don't watch enough of The Little Mermaid.
It's pretty easy to miss, maybe. I don't know. Like, I watched it years later, and I'm just like,
I have this great image in my head of you like leaning forward towards your TV, watching The Little Mermaid.
just like waiting
Yeah.
for it. It's like, I knew it's there. It's right
Exactly.
there.
Let it go.
Well, I'm pretty sure that, that's with any movie. If you're not looking for it, like, you will not see it, you know? For
Well, like, I was told about it before I watched it again.
Right,
And was
and
like actually looking for it, so I could be like, yeah, that's what they were talking about, and like I saw it, and apparently not only in the Little Mermaid, but in what is it? Beauty and the Beast. I think there's a couple of more subliminal messages in there as well.
Really?
Yeah.
So
It's
now,
really weird.
are you a big conspiracy theory guy? Like, are there aliens in Area 51 kind of stuff?
I'm not like I don't dive. I try not to dive too big into it. Like I'm interested in it, but like I'm not like so die hard that like I'm just hitting the Facebook feeds, just like giving all of my input on everything. I've actually been doing really good lately. Like I'll type out a comment, something I don't agree with maybe, and after I get done writing it out, guess what I do?
Delete it?
Delete it. And I don't even send it.
You are better than 97% of the people on Facebook. Then,
I
aren't
know.
ya?
I know. Like I can't believe I have come to that point in my life to where I have been able to refrain from commenting.
Uh-oh.
Okay,
Joel-
so I
Joel's
found
giving us the
it.
wave.
I found it. So the NewYorkPost.com. It is the resource that I'm getting this. Oh yeah,
Is that old?
I think this is old.
Yeah, that's very old.
Yeah, this is very old. Okay, all right. Well, the one thing that I was talking about, I heard that.
Look at this weirdo.
I heard that on the
You
radio.
could see that happen.
Dude, that looks like me. I just put some glasses on. That would be me. We've got the same hair doing everything.
Maybe you might need a double chin, but I mean that's
Well,
yeah. I
so-
could see him doing it.
So the school that was invoiced that whole movie, you know,
Mhm.
for consent stuff, I heard that on one of the radio stations here in Denver.
Huh.
So I know that that's recent.
Hmm.
So this what we're talking about, the Disney World workers arrested in child sextings. Evidently, it didn't happen recent. It happened in 2014, but
I
Sadly,
wonder if they knew Epstein.
2014 is not that long ago.
No, 5 years. I wonder if those guys knew Jeffrey Epstein.
but it wasn't
I don't know if you've
recent.
heard, but he didn't kill himself.
Oh.
But
know
it
if you've heard
wasn't
that.
recent. But we're gonna go on a music break. But before we go on the music break, I was gonna tell you guys, remember the High Style NXS. If you want to get your loved one a Valentine, just take the picture, send it to them. If you want the phone number again, we can give you it. But I've already said it. I've already said it one time.
Check out the
today.
Facebook.
Yeah, check out the Facebook page. They are one of our sponsors.
Google them.
So when our podcast comes up, you'll see it. High Style NXS. If you have a picture of your loved one or your wife or whatever, they will carve it. The picture, they will carve it into wood. Has to get your order in by tomorrow at noon Eastern Standard Time. Has to get in by then so that they can ship it to you. If you mention the show, say that you want to order it because you heard it from the H Train show, and you'll get 10% off your order. So
Really?
Boom.
We just wanted to say that real quick. All right, everybody, it is that time. We're going to go on a music break. And when we come off that music break, it is going to be the movie review. What did me and Rob think of Birds of Prey? So whatever you do, stay with us. Don't go away. You're listening to the show that highlights all the nonprofit programs out there beyond the VA. You're listening to the H Train Show.
We'll be right back. You're listening to the best station that plays today's hits and today's connections to help our military transition to civilian life. Keep watching. Due to copyright laws, we cannot play via Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter. If you'd like to listen to our music, feel free to download our MBR app. You can find the app at our website, which is www.mbrradio.us. That's www.mikebravoradio.us. Or you can hit us up, iTunes, and Android store. Keep listening. We will be right back. I promise. We'll be right back. You're listening to the best station that plays today's hits and today's connections to help our military transition to civilian life. Keep watching. Due to copyright laws, we cannot play via Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter. If you'd like to listen to our music, feel free to download our MBR app. You can find the app at our website, which is www.mbrradio.us. That's www.MikeBravoRadio.us. Or you can hit us up iTunes and Android store. Keep listening. We will be right back. I promise. We'll be right back. You're listening to the best station that plays today's hits and today's connections to help our military transition to civilian life. Keep watching. Due to copyright laws, we cannot play via Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter. If you'd like to listen to our music, feel free to download our MBR app. You can find the app at our website, which is www.mbrradio.us. That's www.MikeBravoRadio.us. Or you can hit us up iTunes and Android store. Keep listening. We will be right back. I promise. We'll be right back. You're listening to the best station that plays today's hits and today's connections to help our military transition to civilian life. Keep watching. Due to copyright laws, we cannot play via Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter. If you'd like to listen to our music, feel free to download our MBR app. You can find the app at our website, which is www.mbrradio.us. That's www.MikeBravoRadio.us. Or you can hit us up iTunes and Android store. Keep listening. We will be right back. I promise. We'll be right back. You're listening to the best station that plays today's hits and today's connections to help our military transition to civilian life. Keep watching. Due to copyright laws, we cannot play via Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter. If you'd like to listen to our music, feel free to download our MBR app. You can find the app at our website, which is www.mbrradio.us. That's www.MikeBravoRadio.us. Or you can hit us up iTunes and Android store. Keep listening. We will be right back. I promise. We'll be right back. You're listening to the best station that plays today's hits and today's connections to help our military transition to civilian life. Keep watching. Due to copyright laws, we cannot play via Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter. If you'd like to listen to our music, feel free to download our MBR app. You can find the app at our website, which is www.mbrradio.us. That's www.MikeBravoRadio.us. Or you can hit us up iTunes and Android store. Keep listening. We will be right back. I promise. We'll be right back. You're listening to the best station that plays today's hits and today's connections to help our military transition to civilian life. Keep watching. Due to copyright laws, we cannot play via Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter. If you'd like to listen to our music, feel free to download our MBR app. You can find the app at our website, which is www.mbrradio.us. That's www.MikeBravoRadio.us. Or you can hit us up iTunes and Android store. Keep listening. We will be right back. I promise. We'll be right back. You're listening to the best station that plays today's hits and today's connections to help our military transition to civilian life. Keep watching. Due to copyright laws, we cannot play via Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter. If you'd like to listen to our music, feel free to download our MBR app. You can find the app at our website, which is www.mbrradio.us. That's www.MikeBravoRadio.us. Or you can hit us up iTunes and Android store. Keep listening. We will be right back. I promise. We'll be right back. You're listening to the best station that plays today's hits and today's connections to help our military transition to civilian life. Keep watching. Due to copyright laws, we cannot play via Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter. If you'd like to listen to our music, feel free to download our MBR app. You can find the app at our website, which is www.mbrradio.us. That's www.MikeBravoRadio.us. Or you can hit us up, iTunes, and Android store. Keep listening. We will be right back. I promise. We'll be right back. You're listening to the best station that plays today's hits and today's connections to help our military transition to civilian life. Keep watching. Due to copyright laws, we cannot play via Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter. If you'd like to listen to our music, feel free to download our MBR app. You can find the app at our website, which is www.mbrradio.us. That's www.MikeBravoRadio.us. Or you can hit us up, iTunes, and Android store. Keep listening. We will be right back. I promise. We'll be right back. You're listening to the best station that plays today's hits and today's connections to help our
above-the-knee amputee on my left side. I am a Paralympian, a world champion in the sport of triathlon, and currently live in Colorado, a mom of two, and you are listening to the H Train Show.
All right, and we are back. You're listening to the show that highlights all the nonprofit programs out there beyond the VA. You're listening to the H Train Show, and if you're just tuning in now, we've had a great show so far. We've got Rob Williams and Smitty in studio, and we have been discussing, you know, the Valentine gifts that High Style NXS can do for you. The deadline, of course, is by noon Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. Mention our show, the H Train Show, and get 10% off your order. It's pretty neat. Go to their website, and you'll see all the cool gifts that you can get. You can't get it anywhere else, let me tell you. Also, we talked with Eamon Lujan. He is the heart organ
Recipient?
Yeah, recipient. When he was 3 months old.
You're a nice guy. I would have let him keep struggling with that one and see how long it would go on for.
When he was 3 months old when it happened, and today he is 15. So organ donation, it does work, and it was a pretty inspiring story for Valentine's Day. That's the reason why I like that.
Got a new heart.
Yeah.
I can't imagine someone not being an organ donor.
Right? Granted, though, a lot of people are organ donors that probably shouldn't be.
I feel like you're looking right into my soul right now.
I guess.
No, I'm an organ donor, but I know some people couldn't use some of my organs.
Like our lungs.
Like my lungs.
Yeah,
Specifically.
Well, how was
my
the music
kidneys.
break, guys? What'd you guys go do?
Or my kidneys. My kidneys
Right.
are shot, lungs bad. Like, I mean, if there's something good, you can have it. Like,
That's
give
you
me what
guys.
I got.
I am personally a physical specimen, so I mean that's you guys. I mean that's all I'm saying.
Okay.
Science wants this body.
Oh my gosh.
Straight cash, homie.
Thank you, DJ.
You know, the sad thing is I think DJ's more funnier than I am.
Well, that's like being the prettiest ballerina in Texas. No one cares.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is that time. It is movie review. Okay. Well, that's all right.
This is an MBR moment of heroism.
So I don't know how to tell the story.
Well, you got to, Joe.
Kirk Douglas was born.
There we go. All right, so
We are trained professionals, ladies and gentlemen.
it's cool. So, you know, we just might not play the movie review because evidently the movie review thing, it didn't go up. But that's okay. We don't.
Do
we
not
don't
try
need-
this at home. Not
Yeah,
anyone
right.
can be an internet radio celebrity.
But that's okay. The movie review that we're doing is Birds of Prey, and of
Are we
course,
sure that's what it's called right now?
Birds of Prey.
Because they changed the name. The movie was originally called Haley Quinn's Fantabulous something or other. I forget how it went.
Yeah,
And
Harley
the movie
Quinn
did
something.
so horribly that they changed the name, and now it's simply called Birds of Prey.
Well, that's
Not a joke.
that doesn't.
I don't know anything
about that
about
movie
that. All I
whatsoever.
know is when I
Wow.
went to the movie premiere, I was going to Birds of Prey. That's
All right.
all I know.
I got you. No argument for me. I'm totally arguing with you, folks.
But while we watch the trailer, because we're going to get ready to watch the trailer.
Okay.
While we watch the trailer, I'm going to help DJ so that we get the tribute stuff back up. I don't know why the movie review. Huh? Oh, you got it? Okay.
Because it
Evidently
is fun to watch you guys do this. It's a really good time, actually.
Oh, okay.
What? Corrupt
All right.
files?
Yeah, evidently I messed something up.
Drain the
I'm the
swamp.
one that loaded the show, so I messed it up.
Happens when you download things from browsers.
So, okay, here we go. Here is the movie trailer.
I gotta see this.
Can I help you?
Why, yes, you can. I'm here to report a terrible crime.
And what terrible crime is that?
This one. Ah, shit. I told this all wrong. Quick history lesson. This all started when the Joker and I broke up. It was completely mutual. And soon enough, I was back on my feet, ready to embrace the fierce goddess within. It's so quiet. Now that I cut ties with Mr. J, I'm about to learn that a lot of people want me dead. All alone. And at the top of that list is this guy. And so peaceful. But it turns out that wasn't the only dame in Gotham looking for emancipation. You fall in love. He's after all of us. The kid just robbed him. You betrayed him. You killed his BFF.
What?
You are so cool. You never. And you're dumb enough to be building a case against him. So, unless we all want to die very unpleasant deaths, we're gonna have to work together.
Sure.
Psychologically speaking, vengeance rarely brings the catharsis we hope for. Yeah. Are we ready? You blow up fuse. Devil cuts loose. So what's the use? Woo!
Turn it up!
Sky kicks in. Devil cuts loose. Blow, 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 blow your fuse. When you fall in love.
Oh shit! Is that a hyena in a bathtub?
I named him Bruce after that hunky Wayne guy.
Okay, so there we go. And, there's an old saying that the good moments in a movie is in the trailer,
Mhm.
and then the rest of the movie stunk.
Mm-hmm.
Is that
So
what happened?
I'll let you kick this off, Joel. So
Is
please,
that
by all
what
means,
happened?
tell us what
Yeah.
did you think of the Birds of Prey?
Well, first of all, I have to say that there was one scene in there where she had a white shirt and the sprinklers was going off, and
Here
I
we go.
I was looking for the planet, and I didn't see any of the planets, and I was very upset that I didn't see any of her planets. Well, that's being very respectful.
Mhm.
Okay.
Mhm, mhm.
Other than that, she was a great actor, but I really I felt that she was really like being dramatic and trying to overplay the part.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well said. Very well said. And if that's what you're looking for, you can just watch Wolf of Wall Street on repeat, and you'll get the exact same thing from that.
Yes, I
love that
I have
movie.
that on speed dial.
Do you have a movie on speed dial?
I do.
Yeah, isn't that impressive?
I do.
Every time he calls it, he gets voicemail
from Margot Robbie. Every time he calls, the moment where,
she walks out of the bedroom.
Yeah, the bedroom scene.
Yeah.
Yeah, in Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah.
Where he's trying to go in for it.
Yeah.
But gets denied.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want that coming up on my screen all
Speed
the time.
dial. Yeah. Exactly. So Harley Quinn, if you are a fan of DC Comics and if you're a fan of Harley Quinn, that is not the way this character came off in any sense of the word. And I am a fan, somewhat. I'm not as much as I am a Star Wars fan. Don't get the wrong impression.
I love DC Comics.
Yeah.
I love Marvel Comics.
They have ruined this character.
I wouldn't say they ruined this character. I would say I think it's very easy to say that whoever wrote Suicide Squad did not write this picture.
Did you like Suicide Squad?
I did like Suicide Squad.
I did not.
Okay.
I did not.
All right.
I liked a lot of the characters in it. I thought the Joker was horrific, and I thought Harley Quinn was horrific in it.
Okay.
I did not think it was a good example.
I did like Suicide Squad.
I did too.
I did. This movie, it's funny because when I came in, I was telling you guys how I liked it, and DJ looked at me and he's like, "Man, you guys aren't gonna go any movie review. You guys don't like any of the movies."
But you like Suicide Squad.
I did.
So you have to ask yourself, how serious can you take their movie reviews?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
I like your attitude. And by the way, it disappoints me that you broke your silence. But at the same time,
I had to say something. I couldn't just let this.
Did you like Suicide Squad?
Continue. No, it was a terrible movie.
See now,
it was terrible.
We're gonna
we're
gonna start calling you Silent DJ
Yeah.
instead of Silent Bob.
Can I be Jay? It was I've one time in my life walked out of a movie, and that was The Ninth Gate with Johnny Depp.
Okay.
Stood up out of the movie theater and walked away. You can't walk out of a movie theater anymore. It's too expensive to go to a movie for you to stand up and walk out.
Yeah.
And that is the only thing that kept me from walking out of this movie. It was so bad. You could predict the next line. You knew what was going to happen next. I mean, it doesn't follow like any, I get it. You can watch a Titanic and, gee, I know how it's going to end. But this was not that movie. God, it was so bad.
Crazy.
Well, I can tell you this: Suicide Squad must not have been that bad because they're making the sequel to Suicide Squad.
Oh,
okay.
Don't let that be your guide.
No,
if they're
no.
making a second one of it,
No,
did you see
I'm
Boondock Saints too?
No, I'm defending myself. Okay.
Oh.
But I will agree with you on this. I feel that Birds of Prey, she really overplayed the part, and I don't know if it was her or if it was the director. Don't take your kids to it because
No.
the F word was said a lot.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever heard the F word say that many times in a movie ever.
I come back to Jay and Silent Bob.
Well, other than that.
So, and I don't believe it was just her because I need to be clear. Ewan McGregor is one of my favorite actors. It's Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Right.
He can't do anything wrong. There's not a bad Black Mask. He did a horrible job. That was the worst villain ever.
Was that villain? I'm just saying this. I don't want to offend anybody, okay? But I was wondering.
Look at you being politically correct.
I just wondered.
Where'd this side of you come out?
I wondered this whole movie. Is that villain supposed to be gay? Because he talked through the whole movie like he was gay.
He did, and no. If you follow the comic books, not to my knowledge.
Okay.
Please, readers, by all means, call in if you have a different opinion, but I don't believe so.
Okay. Yeah, because I was just wondering. He's
Flamboyant
he's
is the word you're
laughing
looking.
so hard he's gonna throw up.
Flamboyant, was he? Yeah, he was. And again, Ewan McGregor, one of my favorites.
Right.
Long Way Down, Long Way Round, two of my favorite movies. But lame, dude. That was a horrible, horrible version of that.
And if you think, okay, well, maybe the movie might be bad, but at least you can see like the bodies and the shapes of these women, I can tell you that there wasn't much. They didn't really show that. They didn't really like.
There's probably more on their Instagram.
There might be.
Well, and
either that or the directors were women, and they're like, "Well, we ain't going to
Can't do that."
My wife's comment as we were walking out the door of the movie theater, just shaking our heads in complete. I mean, neither one of us had anything to say because we were both like aghast that was the whole movie. And the first words out of my wife's mouth were, "What happened to Rosie Perez?" You watch White Men Can't Jump, and then you watch this, and you're like, "What happened to her?"
I agree with that.
Dang.
I agree with that.
Unfortunate.
So I'm not saying don't go watch the movie, but
I'm totally saying that.
I would say if it takes a while for you to earn your money and you're not rich, chances are you probably should just wait until it comes out on Redbox and rent it or if if you like to type like a pirate, go download the torrent or something,
I like how you just sold that like that. That was awesome. I would have never picked up that line of thinking right there.
Yeah, and I'm probably going to get in trouble for that because I'm pretty sure we're not supposed to motivate any illegal talk. But I'm just trying to say that you probably don't want to go to the movies to watch this film. I was really looking forward to this film.
Lots of potential.
I pulled a lot of strings so that we could go to this premiere, and
I pulled one string, and it was my ATM card, and I want that string back.
But other than that, I think it's. Do you have anything more to say about the movie? Because I think
no. I mean,
I'm ready to go into the tribute.
Yeah, if people didn't pick up what I was laying down, don't go see this movie.
No, there we go.
Good copy.
All right, so everybody, it is that time. It is. Let me scroll down here so that I can.
I'm grooving on this green screen, dude.
Right? It's pretty.
You could have a lot of fun
interesting.
with this. Why don't we why aren't we in a desert or something?
Oh, we can change the green screen. We'll change the green screen after we hit the tribute to the troops.
Tribute to the troops. Sponsored by High Style and NXT. Custom quality furnishings and gifts with attitude.
This is an MBR moment of heroism.
So I don't know how to tell the story.
Well, you got to, Joe. You tell him people what these men did here. You tell him how my troopers died.
Kirk Douglas was born December the 9th, 1916 in Amsterdam, New York. He passed away at the age of 103 on February the 5th, 2020. Kirk Douglas enlisted into the United States Navy in 1941. He trained as a communications officer in anti-submarine warfare. In 1943, Douglas suffered abdominal injuries due to an explosion, and in recovery, he discovered that he had a chronic disease that led to his medical discharge in 1944 as lieutenant junior grade. After World War II, Douglas went on to have a very successful career in cinema. He leaves behind his wife, Anne, and their 3 children. May he rest in peace. On behalf of MBR and everyone at the H Train Show, our hearts and prayers go out to the family in their time of grief. We thank you for your service and sacrifice.